Is this your chocolate panettone?
Hello guys, would you like to have a seat, Sal? Would you like to sit here? You could sit there, I'll sit there. Thank you everyone for coming in this afternoon. Now we have refreshments. I've noticed you've all got some drinks there. Nice cup of tea there, Mal.
Thank you. I forgot my drink. Can I just go get it?
Please go for it.
Sorry,
You know where everything is, Craig?
No.
You've been here for a couple of times now.
Oh, I do, but I don't know where everything is.
And we also have some nice chocolate panettone there, baked by Sal, and some chocolates. So, guys, the reason we're here this afternoon is we've got the assessment coming up. So we've been training. The couple of training days we've had, as you know, what we've been assessed with, the training product is the code is SIT XWHS 005, which is participate in safe work practices. I know your mum, the boss of the cafe, is she's got everyone doing this, and I think everyone's been doing really well as well. So, have you found with what we've done, the modules we've done before, it's working well in the cafe? You're able to move those skills into your everyday working life?
Yeah.
That's great, fantastic. So guys, that's the training product being assessed, participate in safe work practices. Now there's 2 units of competency within that, as you know. I'll give you the code names as well. TLIPC 005, demonstrate safe work practices at work, release 1. And the other one we're working on, TLID, this is important, this one, 0020, shift materials safely using manual handling methods, release 1. So we've done a few lessons on that. Everyone's enjoyed it? Mm-hmm. Have you? We've got along at a good pace and everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is actually a very interesting course to do, really. Now I'm going to run through how this actual assessment will run. Now, as we've been doing the classes in the back of the cafe, I know your mum made that room specially, which has worked well. We've had a few classes run through there now. Now we've adapted that as a classroom. There will be a theory test, and there will be a practical test. And so really the assessment, it consists of various questions, including, but not limited to, written, multiple choice, true or false answers, short answer, and we're going to have some demonstrations and also some audio visuals. Now for the practical part of the test, you'll actually be video filmed, shifting materials safely using manual handling techniques on 2 occasions. Now, is everyone okay to be videoed? We always ask people's consent, you know. We don't want any videos sort of slipping out like they have in the past for you, right? Now, we're going to be using materials that we're familiar with too. So coffee sacks in the coffee place. I know you have large cartons of milk that come in. So what we'll do, we'll use things that you're familiar with, which makes it a lot easier. Now, what we have to go through is performance standards for these 2 things. So I'm going to run through these quickly here. So really what the assessment needs to see from you, so basically for the shift materials safely, we want to see that you can apply and follow relevant work and health and safety, regulations and workplace procedures, which we have gone through before. Now we want you to be able to apply precautions and required action to minimise, control or eliminate risks that may exist when manually lifting and handling products, goods or materials. We want to be able to communicate effectively with others when manually lifting and handling products, goods or materials. Sometimes we work in teams, and that's when we say things like, oh, Malk, remember to bend with your knees. There's a joke there somewhere. Now, we're going to want to be able to interpret manual handling risks, modifying activities depending on operational contingencies, risk situations, environments. This may seem a little boring, but we actually do encompass all of this. You'll see you probably have seen during the classes as well, but this will be shown in the assessment. Operating and adapting to differences in loads and products, reading and interpreting instructions, procedures and information relevant to the manual lifting and handling of products, goods or materials, selecting and using required personal protective equipment, conforming to industry and WHS standards. Now we have gone through that, haven't we? But, and using correct manual handling practices. Now we've got a couple more there. Working collaboratively with others when manually lifting and handling products, goods or materials. Finally, for this one, working systematically with required attention to detail without injury to yourself or others or damage to products, goods or materials. So obviously we're the most important piece of stock in the cafe, so we don't want to damage ourselves, but secondly, we don't want to damage any stock. So now the second actual module or unit of competency is to demonstrate safe work practices. And the performance evidence, what the performance standards you need to show in that would be identifying and following relevant legislation and workplace procedures. Now those terms have come up quite a lot in this course, haven't they? Now this is a good one, maintaining a clean workspace, which you all do marvellously. Recognising your own limitations and asking for assistance, because as we've gone before that, it's your right to actually to not do something if you're not confident, and it's always your right to ask for help. Reporting workplace hazards and work health and safety, occupational health and safety, responding to emergency situation, and again using personal required protective equipment. So basically the assessment, what it will consist of, as I've gone on before, written and spoken questions, multiple choice, true or false, short answer, and demonstrations and practical lifting using materials you use in your workplace. So again, I've said coffee bags and milk trays. They're probably the best things. That's what you all lift on a daily basis. Now, as it's your first assessment, the way we do competency-based assessments, for each question you'll either have satisfactory or NS for not satisfactory. So when we go through the whole marking system, the overall assessment judgment will be C for competent or RFT, which means requires further training. So if you do receive a result of RFT, requires further training, we will then train you further, or we'll go over anything that needs clarification. Now we have customized this particular assessment because these particular performance evidence, performance standards can go across the field for whether you're in a building site or you're, we're doing hospitality and tourism. So what we've done, we've customized this to incorporate tasks and utilize products that you use on a daily basis at the cafe. There's no point us lifting bricks or talking about forklifts and things which we don't use. So we've customized this assessment to what you're familiar with. We've got health and safety information I need to impart to you as well. We have identified possible hazards and risks associated with this assessment. I think the most obvious one would be the lifting, because we have spoken about this in previous classes where we all know someone that's hurt their back or they've damaged a ligament or something not lifting correctly. So we've established correct safe ways to lift, which we will teach you prior to attempting this, which we already have done, but we will run through it again before the actual assessment. We will ask, and we have asked, if anyone's got any pre-existing medical conditions which may affect their ability to lift. So we don't want you to lift if you already have an existing injury, and we can always customize it or maybe wait until you are well enough to do that. We will also run through the fire exit evacuation procedures prior to the assessment. We have undertaken a risk assessment of the premises where it will take place, and it has passed. So the back classroom is safe to do the assessment. Now there are supports available to you guys if you do need it. If you require language support or support with reading, we can use reading apps, writing apps, or we can actually have someone to help you. I mean, I know you all speak very good English and you're new to the country and you speak fantastic English, but if you do require that support, we can facilitate you. And if you require clarifications of any questions, we can help you as well. Don't be afraid to ask. And also, guys, you have the right to appeal your results if you feel you have not been marked correctly. It is your right to appeal, so don't hesitate. So if you feel a particular question you've answered, which we've said not competent or not satisfactory, requires further training, there is a special system. Come through me, come through John at the head office, and we'll make sure we'll go through that, we'll clarify anything. So is everyone ready to undertake the assessment on Saturday?
Yep, absolutely.
I'm glad to hear. So you know it starts at 9 a.m. and we'll have a little break. We'll have a morning tea break. There'll be chocolate. I think Sal's making more chocolate panettone on Saturday. Does anyone have any questions?
No. Do I need to bring anything?
Well, just bring a pen and your good self. And a couple of coffees from the cafe.
No drama.
And anything else in this bloody chocolate panettone as well. Okay, well listen guys, I do want to have a quick word to Malcolm and Craig. Would you mind, I'll speak to you first. Craig, you don't mind waiting just at the front and have a coffee, and I just want to run through a few things that we're going to do. So thank you all, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you, that was awesome.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank
See you
And
Saturday.
get a good night's sleep Friday.
See you
If you're not in bed by 10, come home.
Shall I come over
Yeah,
here?
please. Are you deaf as well, eh?
Can you come over here?
No, I need you
Talk to me later,
yeah,
don't you?
please. Just a
Okay.
one-on-one with them.
All
You have
right.
nothing to worry about.
Okay, no problem.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Can I steal some of your pants?
Of course you can. Please do.
Only because it's here.
Now, Malc, I know that you've spoken with us about you're not too confident with reading, and what we've done, I've made sure we've customised. So I've made reasonable adjustments. There won't be that much writing to do. Okay, We're going to be more true or false questions. We'll have audio visual equipment there, so please don't stress, don't worry. You're not going to be marking, there's not going to be a lot of writing, there's not going to be a lot of, well basically, we've also got a writer or a similar app I can show you, so that will be there, so if there's anything you don't understand you can put it through the app, okay? So,
That's very
but
reassuring.
I think you're going to do brilliantly.
Thank you, Mr. James.
No worries at all, you take care, good night's sleep Friday,
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you Saturday.
See you Saturday.
See you Saturday. If you see Craig, I'll have a quick bite, there you are Craig. Marvellous. How are you mate?
Good, yeah.
So listen, I know you're a bit concerned about your digital skills, and I know you're undertaking some other courses within the AWT, which is great. But you don't have to worry. With this particular assessment, there's nothing to do on the computer. Okay. So I just wanted to confirm that, so you're not too stressed. And but you're going to do brilliantly. I look forward to seeing you Saturday.
Yeah, me too.
Any other questions?
No, that's fine. I was just a bit concerned about the whole thing.
Please, no. We'll have a fun day on Saturday.
Cool.
Okay,
Alright,
mate. Thank you
excellent.
very much.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Cheers.
Oh, no, I love these.